Like I said earlier, we're going to have a testimony tonight, but I wanted to lead into that a little bit to let you know a little specialty about it. After we have this group tonight, we're going to break out into some small groups where the women will join together in their small groups, and the men will join together in theirs. And why that's special is this is a connection of people that come to admit that we have a problem. It's not like a Sunday morning where we can put on a face, much like Rick was saying. We learn that we fall short, we're working through it, we all have hurts and habits and hang-ups. Now the greatest thing about the small groups is we get to work together, we get to understand where we're at and how to dig ourselves out and learn the tools. It was about 2 years ago I was in a very similar situation. I was in a small group, I was traveling on the road, and I happened to be in this room, and there was a young man in that room, and he was very honest with his struggles and very honest with where he needed to go, and he had nowhere else to turn to but the Lord. And at that moment, we stopped and prayed as a small group, and the greatest thing about it was, one thing that he told me was, this is crazy love that I got, and I'm going to chase after Jesus. And kind of thought to myself, okay, brother, right on. And we kind of parted ways, and over time, we disconnected. I was living in Idaho, and he was living somewhere. And came back to Georgia, moved here, got connected back with Celebrate Recovery when I moved here. And lo and behold, I went to a small group again, and there was that crazy young man, and he was in that room. And one thing that there's a Bible verse in there that says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and you will have all this. Him and I have a little bit in common. We searched in this world for our own fantasies, our own desires, and we chased after it hard, and we had a lot of destructive attitudes, behaviors that we had. But once we got in alignment with God and we seek Him first, He's going to provide us more than we could ever have. I'd like to introduce you to my great friend Ronnie. Allgood. And to touch on that, this guy is driven all the way down from Atlanta to come down and give his testimony tonight. His family's here, but he's also going to drive back home tonight to go to Bible study in the morning, and he is seeking the kingdom of God. Need some help with that? That's good, man.
Hey, you guys. Hello. Yeah, okay. I figured I'd talk about enough around here. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, cool. I'm a very grateful Christian. Celebrate recovery from effects of substance abuse, and my name's Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie.
Really glad to be here tonight. I'm very grateful to be able to share with you guys. That song, every time I hear it, virtually every time I hear that song, it brings tears to my eyes. I don't know about you guys, but I have felt that grace. I felt that grace. That's what I'd like to start off my testimony saying. My testimony is a picture of God's grace. It's unbelievable. The places that I've been, the things that I've done, it just doesn't make any sense that I'm standing up here talking to you tonight. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. I should be dead, to be sure, going through all the things that I've been through. There's some things that I'm going to say tonight that you guys, I don't know, maybe you might not be able to relate to. Maybe you hadn't been down that path that I've been down specifically. So think about the feelings and the hurt and the pain. I don't know about you guys, but I've had a whole lot of hurt and I had a whole lot of pain all through my life. And that's to just try not to disqualify what I say because you hadn't been there. Just think about that as I speak. I've been there before. Somebody speaking, and they say something that, man, I ain't never done anything like that. Oh wow! And automatically become immune to hearing their message, the truth that they have. And I got some Bible verses, and this is going to be a little bit different. I do a little bit of interaction here. Somebody, as I go through my testimony, I'll pick out these verses here. Somebody pick up Psalms 51. And when you get it, raise your hand, please. Okay, Psalms 51, Proverbs 14:12. Somebody raise your hand when you get it. All right, okay. Jeremiah 17, verse 5 through 9. Somebody raise your hand when you get it. Okay, Proverbs. All right, cool. If you want to, you can write it down so you can remember. Matthew 6:33. That's heavy. James 4. Matthew 6:33. Cool. James 4. Now that's a little long there. So I'll read James 4. I'll do James 4. Romans 10. Proverbs 3. Verse 5 through 15. I'll do those two. I'll do Proverbs 3, 5, 15. Somebody read Romans 10:9 for me, please. I bet some of you guys out there can quote that one. Cool. Got it? Yeah? Okay, cool. The verses I just gave you are critical to my life and my story. As I went through my life, a lot of my family were Christian, followed the Lord, and as I went through, I seen them walk out their faith in different ways, and some of them's ways I didn't agree with a whole lot, but I come to understand that they were walking out their faith the best way they knew how. And I'll start by saying, I started out, my mom and dad got married and I was born. And Dad went through 3 tours of Vietnam, which left him physically and mentally, emotionally disconnected. Probably about the best word that I can use to describe my father. He wasn't ever there for me as a father. I seen him a lot. He was around a pretty good bit.